Okay, so yes, it is Valentine's Day. We have established, and we love Dr. Lori, so it's great she is here. However,
love you guys too.
also coming up, President's Day. So let's spend some time talking about that today on our dumpster or no dumpster. But happy Valentine's Day, Dr. Lori.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, getting out the red. A lot of our viewers sent in collectibles that relate to our presidents, and that is coming up. Of course, that holiday is coming up. And thanks for submitting them to the Facebook page at Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. Make sure the photos are good. And if you can give dimensions, that helps too. Where do you want to start, ladies?
Well, and I will say too, we've done Valentine's Day ones in the past with you and talked about old Valentine. So I like that we're talking about president stuff.
Yeah,
so
you never know.
Ahead.
I'm interested to see what these items are even going to be.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see where we're beginning today.
Well, and during a presidential election year, a lot of these pieces will increase in value. How about the President John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy, our First Lady, salt and pepper shaker set with a little bit of gilt? That's the gold at the top from the 1960 campaign. A lot of things given out at the 1960 campaign by the Kennedys. There were lighters for cigarette lighters were given out, and watches and salt and pepper shakers and a lot of things. Notice the crazing, the little crackle on the Kennedy salt and pepper shaker right there. From 1960, you're guessing for the value of the pair.
Gosh, I feel like anything like this, unique item during that time, during the election would be worth something.
And I bet President Kennedy is worth more than maybe even other presidents.
That's true.
Especially, going into an election year. So I'm going to pretend that election year is here because I would want the viewer to hold on to it if the value does increase. I think I'm going to say no dumpster.
Yeah, no dumpster.
Definitely no dumpster. $100 for the set. You will see lesser sets and knockoffs sold online for a lower amount, but these are the real things given out at the campaign. Today's campaigns, you get a t-shirt or you get a hat or something like that, but they gave actual objects collectibles. So they come down the line. Those are really great. And this 2024 is a presidential election year. So all these types of presidential objects increase in value a little bit this year.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Even going into the fall, I would feel like you could even see a spike, as things ramp up. So that's where I was saying, hold on to them, but especially if it's already a no dumpster. Could you imagine? Thanks for coming to my campaign. Here's the salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah, I know.
So different from our train of thought.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Item number 2.
How about George Washington doll? And this particular one has George Washington in a tricorn hat. Madame Alexander is the manufacturer from New York, 8 inches tall, from the middle 1900s in the original box. I have to say, the tissue looks like it's an original too for the actual piece. And the full costume in good condition, the full felt costume, very typical of Madame Alexander with the very big eyes and the very heart-shaped parched lips.
I'm going to say no dumpster because you have the original box.
Absolutely.
And it looks like it's in great condition.
It's George Washington. It's the original duck face, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my gosh,
talking about the pouting lips. Original duck face, George Washington. Who knew? I'm going to say no dumpster as well.
$75 no dumpster, especially now.
Man, I feel like they did a lot of work saving that box and the tissue paper and all that for $75. You don't get more than that.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Basically, if you save the original box for any object, it usually adds somewhere between 5 and 10%.
All right. Good to know.
Okay. 5 or 10%. Okay. But I'm with you. I would have been sort of been like, man. But again,
okay.
What do we have?
Dolls are still big. Dolls are still big. How about Obama 08, the Yes We Can campaign button? A lot of people collect campaign buttons. When he would go around the country, si se puede, basically, yes, we can. So this idea here that you are seeing the horizon and the very characteristic Obama hopeful campaign button, a very young Barack Obama as well from the 08 campaign.
Which, I kind of was like, because I see this and I'm like, that wasn't that long ago.
I know.
I'm kind of struggling with the years again on this one.
It was just a couple years ago, right?
It wasn't that long ago, but it's almost going to be 20 years ago. It's 16 years ago.
I don't know.
That's kind of why you heard me gasp, because I'm like, what? It's not that long ago.
I have no idea because it's a button. To me, it doesn't feel like it's a lot, but because it was President Obama in that election and I don't know.
And groundbreaking.
Yes.
If people collect, I'm going to say no dumpster.
Yeah, no dumpster.
Even if you don't sell it now, I'm going to say no dumpster.
Oh, keep it. Good point.
Good point. Some things you got to keep. It's a dumpster at 25 now. It's a collectible of the future.
Good.
I like
Keep
it.
That's a good thing to
And
keep
it
in
doesn't
mind.
take much storage space. I haven't brought up my storage issues in a while.
No, not much storage space for any of those, really. We've got 3 relatively easy to store presidential collectibles. Don't forget to submit your pieces to the Facebook page of Tampa Bay's Morning Blend. And if you want to get in touch with me, I'm at drloriv.com.
Good
Wonderful.
stuff. Again, enjoy your Valentine's Day and the
Yes.
upcoming President's Day. Take care, okay?
Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day.